Hello, everybody, and welcome to another State of the Channel. I think the last one I did of these was back in January, and I stated at the time that I was considering just doing them annually, but upon thinking on it, I think it's probably best to do them quarterly because a lot of people, especially the people on the YouTube side of things, don't actually watch all of the streams. And if you're missing like the beginnings and the ends of the streams and like the chunks in the middle where I just kind of talk about me and the things I'm up to, the upload schedule and whatnot might seem sporadic and strange because you guys don't know directly what's going on with me. So in this video, I'm going to kind of use it as sort of a personal update, and it's also going to be a bit of a health update, and it's also going to be a finances update. So the first part we're going to be talking about is kind of a personal update and where I've been at mentally. The last, well, obviously, like December was the all-time high for the channel. And that was kind of a whirlwind. I think ClinoDev said it best, who's Dwarf Fortress moderator and moderator for KitFox in various formats and places, stating that, man, this has been the longest 8 weeks of December of my life, because it just kind of started in December and didn't really end. For me, there's definitely been, drop off on whatnot in all places, and that's understandable and expected, if nothing else. But I've been handling it okay. Life for me has been pretty good, actually, which is something that I rarely get to say, or rarely feel confident in saying, shall we say. I've been able to expand my camping gear to now a full set of winter camping stuff, which is great. And hopefully next year I'll get more trips in. This year the weather has been weird and temperamental in a way that it keeps getting in the way of our trips. I had a trip planned, not for this past weekend, but the weekend before. And the area that we go camping in was supposed to get 80 centimeters of snow, have thunderstorms, and an extreme, which is 2 sets higher than I normally go camping on, avalanche warning. So we just kind of looked at that and we're like, 80 centimeters of snow, thunderstorm, and massive avalanche warnings. Okay, it's maybe best we stay off the mountains. So we didn't go. So hopefully I'll get to go next week. So I'm very much looking forward to that because, to be honest, camping cures my depression. This is kind of the easiest way to put it. Aside from that, I've been doing my damnedest to take care of myself. If the upload schedule has been kind of messed up the past few weeks, it's because I've been doing a lot of medical stuff. I have a new family doctor. I've seen some specialists recently to go deal with my life problems. I've got a dentist's appointment this next week, and I finally have a appointment with my eye doctor, so I can finally go see my eye doctor again, which I'm looking forward to. So just all kinds of things just like landing on my plate all at once, and just that kind of all capped off with like just me getting some prescriptions that didn't agree with me and me being knocked out for way too many hours. I basically slept for like 3 days over the weekend. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before I slept for about 3 days, and it completely threw off the upload schedule for Bravebook, and I'm still trying to get that back on. So the second part of this video is kind of talking about like just numbers in general and stats and stuff on the channel and upload and projects. So I'm trying to keep those or keep the chit chats that I've been doing with Putnam at regular intervals. I want to do another one once. Once the next update comes out. The series, I've called it Coder's Forge, which is just, me and Putnam speaking about Dwarf Fortress for a period of time and the things that she's been working on. So keep an eye out for another one of those, as well as, probably an update whenever that update drops. As for content in the channel, there has been a massive drop off if I actually go look at like view stats. Currently, in the last 28 days, the YouTube channel has, and this has been relatively steady, I can just show it to you, but we've made 390,000 views, 61 hours of watch time. We've gained 534 subscribers and $909 in revenue, which is down quite a bit from like February, which was... I'm just trying to load up February now. February was, so December was 2.8 million views, January was 1.5, and then February was 580,000. We seem to be stabilizing kind of around that like 600,000 views, hopefully. I'm kind of hoping that this current month is a dip, just because it's been a dip in patches, and there's some quality of life things that I think people are frustrated with the current version, which is totally fair. And so hopefully those numbers on the YouTube side of things will start to go back up. Yeah, honestly, like stats wise, I think things have been actually pretty good. I think YouTube has kind of fallen back down to where it was pre-release, which is it's very much the side hustle for me. As far as Twitch stats goes, obviously I can't share you guys revenue numbers, but the Twitch channel used to average a pretty consistent about 50 to 60 viewers before premium launched, and we're sitting at 2 to 300 these days, which is where I expected to be around launch, and I expected to drop more than that. So I'm quite happy with the Twitch side of things. I'm a little bit disappointed in the YouTube side of things, though. It really kind of feels like YouTube is beating me back into submission and reminding me constantly that it doesn't like me, and that the audience for Dwarf Fortress has just like completely dropped, which hurts in a lot of ways, but at the same time makes a lot of sense. Like I said, YouTube is and always will be the side project for me. So I'm glad that people are still watching. However, something that has done really well though this past month is merchandise. Since I launched that stuff, I've sold close to 100 mugs, plenty of T-shirts. The limited edition one is also doing quite well. So just wanted to say shout outs to everybody who's picked up T-shirts and whatnot, because like keeping me going, that's for sure. Yeah, I finances wise, which is I guess kind of we've run into this with the third part of this. Finances wise, I gotta say that the channel is still in the best place it's ever been, largely, and I'm extraordinarily grateful for that. Like I'm actually at a point right now where I got a phone call from TaxBC to like clarify what I'm doing, because like totally fine. I don't actually end up owing anything extra or anything. I'm not getting audited, but it was very much we just need to clarify exactly what you're doing for your business because money is just appearing out of nowhere. So please like tell us oh, you do YouTube stuff. Oh, you do Twitch. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And pretty easy, simple conversation beyond that point, but it was kind of amusing to say the least. But yeah, no, I'm still in the best spot that I've ever been in, and things have absolutely dropped massively. In December, the Twitch channel had an average of 1,100 viewers during peak times, and it was like 800 and something over the whole month. So there has been a pretty hefty drop off from the 800 down to 200 to 300, but I'm not complaining. So I guess at the end of this, I just kind of wanted to say we're still going strong. Things are still good. Things are still on pace. YouTube channel has fallen beneath the like Patreon's revenues these days. But it's also the shit season for revenue, and YouTube also doesn't seem to like letting me monetize my videos and just wants to give me the little yellow limited thing because I say dildo in a 12-minute video or something. I don't know. I'm not even going to monetize this one. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me. But what I have to say is, if you do enjoy the content that I do, check out my streams, pick up a piece of merch, and I don't know, keep an eye out for maybe 3 months from now. I'll do another one of these little tiny little updates. As far as channel scheduling goes, DF News will happen when it happens. First of the month, every month, I will try and get out a Future of the Fortress video by the 5th. Around updates or during blank periods, I will pester Putnam to speak with her. And as the Bay 12 talks will continue to happen every 4-ish months. That's the way we're going to do those, which are the chats I do with Zach and Tarn. Other developer interviews will happen when they pop up and the game is right and I have enough to talk about. And podcast stuff will still continue to happen on halcyonfrequency.com. I will continue streaming the 3 days a week guaranteed. I'm trying to work Mondays or Sundays back into the schedule, but that's a little difficult for me to do right now because of just life and obligations. And like Mondays, like I'm this coming Monday, I'm hanging out with my mom on because it's her birthday, and Sundays are difficult because Formula One races, so which I watch. So I'm working on it. I'm still working like 60-hour weeks currently, but trying to do my damnedest to keep things going and keep balls rolling and keep plates juggled. Thanks for watching this channel still. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next one.